Hi Cancer, my name is Jason. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your general reading for November 2018. I've already given the cards a pretty good shuffle. Let's see what November may have in store for you or us. I'm a Cancer also. Here we go. You are going into the month of November with the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, Cancer. Queen of Pentacles is my favourite card. She's switched on, she's motivated, she's tidy and neat, she's organised, she's confident, classy woman, Cancer. So if that's you going into November, you'll probably be feeling like you have a sense of status, not just in the world and with those around you, but within yourself. You're feeling quite elevated and you're feeling quite comfortable with who you are, and you're finally sort of got on top of things. Okay, so that's a great way to start the month. We'll try and clarify that a little bit later if we need to. Okay, your task for the month of November. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Sorry, that's the Seven of Wands. You need to stand your ground. Okay, you may need to fight off some opposition. You might have to say no to someone, okay? And it might be hard to say no to for whatever reason. We'll talk about that later, but that's your task. Okay, your fears for the month of November. The Page of Wands. Okay, now the Page of Wands is a young, fiery kind of energy, okay? And for some reason, you are fearing that, okay? The best attitude to take for the month of November. The Ace of Cups. It's looking like there's an opportunity given to you from the universe, and something to do with love or a love offer which has come in quite strong, and you want to take that opportunity. So the month of November is asking you to keep an eye out for these opportunities, and when they come, take them. Okay, but it's looking like one big opportunity here, and if you take it, look at that beautiful overflowing cup overflowing with just goodness and emotion. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so the result of using all these energies to the best as you can, the Ace of Swords. So you will have wonderful clarity of thought, and perhaps another opportunity will come to you which allows things to get moving. Okay, to really start things off and get them going with clarity of thought. So it'll be a practical matter which you can get moving. Okay, whether it's even a practical side of a relationship. Okay, if you think of it that way. So we'll get to that later. Okay, so let's have a look at this Queen of Pentacles. If that's the energy you're coming into, you know, I'm not even drawn to take that. It's a wonderful card to start with. So if this is resonating for you, Cancer, you're probably feeling quite confident in yourself at the moment. You're feeling as though you are where you really belong. You're getting to where you belong. You seem to be getting your life in order. You seem to have good balance. Your relationships seem to be quite okay. You may have even recently had some kind of a windfall. Have a look at see how she's surrounded with all that lush greenery there, and she's got the yellowness behind her, which is indicating awareness. There's the spirituality of the blue in the mountains out the background, and some in the water just behind her, and she's looking down at that pentacle. Okay, she's holding on to that, saying, well, look what I've got. Okay, so a great way to start. Okay, so what's this Seven of Wands about? What might you need to stand your ground about in the month of November, Cancer? Okay, King of Cups. Okay, so there may be some decisions being made here, and you're going to need to try to dole out the emotions, or you need to consider other people's emotions when you're standing your ground. So yes, you do need to stand your ground about something, but when you're communicating that, you need to try not to get people offside. And it's looking like it might be pretty tricky to do, and so this is why you need this real stable King of Cups maturity about you. Okay, so yes, by all means stand your ground, okay, but you need to do it in such a way that you keep everybody on side, and you do it with the nobility and the the benevolence of the King of Cups. And the King of Cups usually gets this this energy right, the way they communicate their emotions and the way they consider other people's emotions as well. Okay, so that's what you're being asked to do this month. Let's just try and clarify what might be the task here. A little bit more clarification for the task for November for Cancer. Let's have a look. What can we be a bit clearer? Can I have a really accurate indication of what is the task here for Cancer for the month of November? Okay, the Lovers. All right. So the Lovers is a major arcana card. It's about respecting people's independence. Okay, so there may be some squabbling or some issue, and you might need to, whatever decision you make, you're going to have to just respect people's independence. Okay, so if someone wants to do something which you might not necessarily agree with, it might not really be your cup of tea or whatever, realize that they are their own person. Okay, now if you do that and you let them know that you're doing that and you do respect their decisions, then that will bring you closer together. Okay, if you try to fight that and it doesn't, if you try to lay down the law, let's say, as a Queen might do or as your King of Cups might do, might not work that well to keep harmony. Okay, so there's a good opportunity here for you to keep harmony if you respect each other's independence or respect somebody's independence. It's someone close to you by the look of it. Okay, and that'll create a really good vibe. Okay, so it could turn into an argument, but if you handle it the right way, everyone will be sweet. Okay, even though you might feel like you're losing a little authority or losing a little bit of power. So it might be for example, a teenager who wants to do something and you're sort of not agreeing with it, but maybe it's time, maybe they're a little bit young, but you show them that you trust them. Okay, that kind of thing. Okay, so the Page of Wands, the fears position. Why is the Page of Wands energy a fear for Cancer in the month of November? Now, the Page of Wands represents a young, fiery energy. They do have lots of good ideas. They do take lots of initiative. Sometimes they struggle to finish what they start sometimes, okay, but their charisma and their enthusiasm, a lot of people will forgive that. So you may be worried that this young person may be starting something they won't be able to finish. Okay, it might be like a new project and it might cost a bit of money or it might take a bit of investment, and so that's probably why you're a little bit worried about it. But you're worried that perhaps they'll get themselves into some kind of trouble, maybe. Okay, and if this is the independence that you needed to give this teenager, then well, it's your task is to just let them go and burn themselves, let themselves get burnt, and maybe they'll learn a lesson from that. Okay, but of course, no one wants to see people get hurt that way. Okay, can we clarify that? Okay, so this Page of Wands energy could have to do with some people that they are hanging around with. So it could be perhaps a group of people that you'd rather avoid. Okay, that you're not feeling good about this collaboration or this group that seems to have come onto the scene somehow. Okay, so that's really the message there. That's why it's a fear for you in this month. So someone's perhaps got involved in some kind of a situation with some people or with a group, and you're feeling it may not be the best mix. Okay. The best attitude to take for the month of November, Cancer, is the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be looking out for an opportunity, all right? Sometimes opportunities are very clear and it takes no time at all to say, yeah, I'll take that. Sometimes they're not as clear, so keep your eye open for that. Let's have a look and see if we can clarify what kind of opportunity this might be. It seems a little separate or divorced from the rest of the narrative here in the cards at the moment, but we'll see. It's Ace of Cups, something from the universe. It may come out of the blue, or maybe someone's going to offer you a new love offer. Maybe someone from the past. Best attitude to take is the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords, I'm thinking this is telling you not to feel betrayed by this. Okay, so I'm feeling that whoever this was maybe someone coming back from the past to give you a new offer, perhaps you felt a little hurt by them before. I'm not going to start talking about third-party situations. It could be, but perhaps it's just a sense of betrayal or a sense of disappointment that they had, and maybe they thought they had something with you, but you weren't feeling the same way at that time for whatever reason. You might have just been having a bad day or going through a bad period, and now it looks like there's an opportunity come back, and this sense of betrayal might just be in the background a little bit. So you want to try and get over this sense of betrayal which has happened, because this is a new offer. It's a new love offer, perhaps from someone from the past, and there may have been a sense of betrayal back then. It could have been a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, around that area. It could be from years ago, but that's what it's feeling like there. Okay, if you take that opportunity, then the result at the end of November would be the Ace of Swords, which is another gift from the universe. Okay, this could be the beginning of something new. It could be the beginning of a new, not so much a new relationship, though it could be, but a new part of a relationship, a new something which brings you together with someone special. Okay, I'm feeling that it is kind of a love kind of a situation, but it'll require a little bit of objectivity. So it won't be all about emotions and lovey-dovey. It's going to be something which is going to require a practical approach. But when you see two aces like this, that's generally, I'm thinking, pretty good. Okay, but this Three of Swords here, there's a sense of betrayal somewhere in the past, okay, which needs to be overcome. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm not sure if I'm reading that right, but if it has resonated that way, please let me know. That'd be great. So let's have a look at the Ace of Swords here. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Cancer for the month of November in the result position? Right at the end of November, let's say, okay, the result of Cancer using those energies as they might be. King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is a very successful person. They are stable. They have enough money and resources to go around. They're a good, solid worker. They make fair decisions, and they deserve to be where they are. Look at that, so totally surrounded with all that lush greenery. Look at that, it's a bit of everything, plenty of awareness there. Okay, plenty of greenery, which is representing abundance. Okay, and so that's looking like, if you take this opportunity, Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising, and I'm feeling this could be even the Moon, Cancer, then this is the outcome. Okay, so if you're looking for your knight in shining armor, even though he's not a knight, if you're looking for stability, if you're looking for just that person who is definitely reliable, then this is the way to go. So if you work this the way it's meant to be, then it's looking like a great way to finish the month of November. I really hope that resonates for you, Cancer, and for me. And all the best. I'll talk to you in December.